everyone, it's Chris from RatRaceRebellion.com. Do you remember that video I put up about a week ago? I want to say it was around February 7th, 2024, about the scammer who's pretending to be from Transcom looking for remote workers. This is the guy who calls himself Maury and who uses the picture of an adult film actress as his Facebook profile picture. Well, he's back. And I feel like I'm introducing a comedian, but he's back and funnier than ever.
He's back!
So I want to show you what the second part of my conversation with Maury looked like, because he's just too funny without even trying to be. Anyway, before I dive into that, I do want to remind you, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We cover all things remote work, not just scams, but also how to find jobs, how to apply for them, how to land them, and kind of everything soup to nuts. So when you do that, make sure you click on the little bell icon so that you receive a notification every time we put up fresh content. All right. So if you did not see that video, when you're at our YouTube channel, look for the video that has this thumbnail. Kind of hard to miss. It has that fluorescent green, but that'll give you some background on who Maury is, how we met, and what our conversation looks like so far. So if you didn't see the first part of this, I encourage you to do that, but just a quick tidbit to get you up to speed. Maury is pretending to be with Transcom Worldwide. Now, Transcom is a legitimate business, but Maury has nothing to do with the company. He had a profile on Facebook using the picture of an adult film actress to, I guess, bait people in with an attractive person. And then makes this job offer. Well, the job offer turns out to be an equipment scam. That is, they send you a bad check that you're supposed to deposit into your bank account, and then in turn wire money to their preferred vendor, aka them or one of their collaborators, which is going to leave you high and dry because it will clean out that amount from your bank account. If you didn't have it, then you owe the bank. If you did have it, then you just sent them your hard-earned money and get nothing in return for it. So following that conversation where I ended with telling him, thanks, you're the bee's knees, babe, I hit him up the next morning and I say, what's happening? And he says, hello, good morning. And I say, good morning. How are you today, Maury? Am good. And you too? I'm well, thank you. Well, your check will be prepared today. And once I send to your email address, I'll notify you, okay? Perfect. I'll wait for your message. All right. And I ask him, and you will let me know how to place the order with the equipment vendor? Yes, once you deposited the check and the funds is available. I'm reading what he wrote, not the way I speak. I say, okay, understood. All right, so then on Wednesday, I believe this is the following day. Is that right? The 7th was nope, that's later the same day. Had to check my calendar. He says, hello? And I say, I'm here. Sorry, I had to pick up my mother at the airport. How may I help you? And he doesn't respond right away. So I say, Maury. And he does eventually respond about a half an hour later. And he says, oh, okay. Well, I'd let you know the fact that your paycheck has been issued and assigned today, but while awaiting for the administrative officer to authorize the check, I can assure you that by Friday, it will be sent to your email address provided to us. Understood? Okay. All right. I'll keep you updated. I'll watch for it in my inbox. I appreciate it. All right. And then Friday morning, I wrote to him and I said, what's happening, Maury? Good morning, Christine. Good morning. I know the email check is supposed to arrive today, so I wanted to check in. You will receive your paycheck to your email address provided to us today, okay? Perfect. Once it's sent, I'll notify, okay? And I will deposit via mobile app. Thank you. All right, and he says, yes, good. Okay. 7:30 that evening, or 7:23, no check. So I send him this message. You lied. No check today. You are a liar, Maury.
Liar! Liar!
All right, nothing from him until Saturday morning. Good morning, Christine. How are you today? Sorry for the inconvenience. We discovered an issue that some paychecks are missing a place to be delivered, so the company officials are to reschedule all of the appliances paycheck delivery dates again. You will be receiving your paycheck in mail as soon as possible, by latest on Tuesday morning. I mean, not a piece of punctuation in there, except the apostrophe in appliances where it doesn't belong. So anyway, I say to him a little bit later, sure, I'm not sure I can believe you. If I don't receive it by Tuesday morning, I'm done with you. This is not very professional. And of course, I know it's a scammer. I would never talk this way to a legitimate prospective employer. So again, he says, sorry for the inconvenience, Christine. Thanks so much for your cooperation. Sure. Okay, I'll keep you updated, Christine. Thanks. All right, so then Sunday, 3:36 p.m., just out of nowhere. Now, at this point, I'm expecting a check by the latest on Tuesday. So for this person to be reaching out to me on a Sunday when I would not be hearing from a corporate person on a Sunday about this check that he's already told me isn't due to arrive. Hi, Christine. How are you today? Hi, Christine, question mark, because I didn't respond to him all day. So 6:25 p.m., I say, hi. How was your day today? He asks me, and I say, how are you? I'm good. And you? Fine. What's up? Do you need something? Well, am keeping you updated about your paycheck. You will receive it as soon as possible on Tuesday morning. Understood? Okay. I believe you already told me that. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great weekend. Now, the weekend is essentially over. It's 6:30 on Sunday evening. So I tell him you too. And then on Monday, he reaches out, and this is where things get colorful. Hello, good morning, Christine. Good news for you, Christine. I say, good morning. Paycheck is ready. How wonderful. I was starting to think this might be a scam. He said, can I send it to you here or your email address? I say, email, please. He says, okay, hold a minute. The check has been sent to your email address right now. Kindly check it out. I said, okay, let me check. And let me know once you receive it. I'll have you the access code. Here's the access password. And he sends this to me. And I say, I don't see it yet. Check your spam mailbox. Yes, I see it. So Maury says, okay, good. Put in the access password I provided to you. Now, there was a pop-up that hit when I opened up that email. And it said that the attached file was encrypted, which I thought was interesting, that this person would actually go so far as to encrypt it. And my concern was that it may actually have a malicious file attached to it. So I told him I'm not going to open it. But I was a little worried because I was afraid that he was going to ask me how much the check was for, because at some point I was going to have to tell him that I opened it. But he tipped his hand when he told me that they had sent me a check for $1,970 and that the company will provide the funds for me to purchase everything that I need. So what did he tell me here? He said, print it out front and back, cut it into shape. So cut it into the shape of a check, endorse the back, take a picture of the front and back and upload it to my mobile banking app. Whatever. Been there, done that with 1,000 other scammers before this. And then he tells me that I can keep $200 of it for myself. Okay. So that's going to be a sign-on bonus for me. And then after all of that, he asks me if I understand. And I say, okay, I opened it. He says, okay, good. I will deposit it to my bank account now. He says, okay, good. Kindly give me a screenshot of the deposit confirmation once you've deposited it. Understood? Okay. Okay, I'll be waiting on you. And now I sent him a screenshot of my deposit, which wasn't really a deposit. And then I realized that all of my information wasn't correct on it. So I deleted it. And that's why he's saying, why did you delete it again? And I said, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. And then I sent him my amended one. So this is just a mock-up of a supposed deposit into Bank of America for this $1,970. And he says, okay, good. The fund will be available by tomorrow. And I said, I've been researching Transcom and I'm very excited to be working with you. He says, once it's available, kindly let me know so I can forward you the vendor details where to purchase your working materials and will be delivered to you as soon as possible. And I want to get this thing going. So I say to him, tomorrow? I'm showing the funds are available now. Usually my mobile deposits are that are under $5,000 post immediately because I have a combination with my savings account. I know this guy's not in the States. I know he doesn't know how this works, and I knew he would fall for that. So I said, the funds are available. And he said, okay, good. Now, at this point, he's licking his chops. He's thinking, yes, we're not going to have to wait another day. I'm going to get this money right away. He said, can you withdraw it now? I said, yes, the full 1970 is posted to my available balance. But if you want me to wait until tomorrow, I can. He said, okay, good. You are to deduct $450 for your payment. I mean, I just made another $250 just because I was quick, I guess, or he forgot what he had told me. The rest is to send for your vendor purchase. Okay. That will remains $1,520, right? I said, I can just go to Best Buy for the stuff. That would be faster. Completely ignores that. What's your preferred method to send fund? I said, PayPal. So you can make a payment to the vendor today and receive your working materials? I said, of course. He said, the vendor company will accept a gift card method. Can you get a gift card? I said, a gift card? For what store? Yes, an Apple gift card. So what these guys do is they get their victims to purchase gift cards, and then you take a picture of your receipt for having purchased it. You scratch the back off to expose the code, and then you send them a picture, and they either use it themselves or they sell those gift cards online, usually on the dark web, but not always. Okay, so that's what he's after here. So I said, should I go to the store to buy a gift card? So he said, go to any store around you and buy an Apple gift cards. Buy Apple gift cards valued at $500. Take a picture of the receipt and the scratched off barcode on the back of each card and send these pictures to me. You will buy Apple gift worth $1,500. Understood? Okay. Okay. Are you ready to go now and get them? I mean, like, boom. Yeah, Maury, I'll hop right on that. I say, yes, of course. Okay, I will be waiting for you. Okay, that was at 9:04. 9:39. Hello, Christine. What's the update? This guy has no idea where anybody lives, how long it takes for them to get to a store, anything else. So I say, I'm at the store. Keep your pants on. Okay, waiting on you. I say, yeah, okay. He said at 9:53. Now this is 13 minutes later after I just told him to keep his pants on. Have you got the cards now, Christine? So I put in all caps, I am driving home in the snow. Please let me drive for a few minutes. He says, okay, drive safe. Once you get home, you're to scratch the cards, take pictures, and send me a cash receipt for quick confirmation. So I dummy up a Walmart receipt, and I send that to him, and he says, okay, kindly scratch the cards gently and send it. I say, okay. Now, remember when they were interviewing me, they do this thing where they make you wait to find out whether you've been hired, and it's like a strip tease. They're peeling off one piece at a time before they tell you you're hired, because everybody's hired. So I do the same thing to him, mirroring back his exact words. I say, after due considerations and answers you provided during the interview period, and he responds, waiting on you. And I say, you have done well, and you seem like a trustworthy person. Are you ready for your card pictures? Yes, he says. I say, okay. And I send him these just dummied up pictures that I took, okay? So I just took a picture online of what the back of these gift cards look like. I put in some codes, and let me see if I can make this one bigger so you can get a good look at it. Because, oops, I want you to take a look at the code that I put in here. And we'll see how many of you used your phones upside down when you were kids in elementary school to make naughty words. And we'll just let you take a look at that for a second and figure out what my message to Maury was with that code. All right? I think that's long enough. For those of you who get it, you got it. All right? So anyway, so I send him all three of those. And then he said, send me the full receipt for the cards. I said, okay. And it doesn't take him long. He says to me, why did you send me fakes cards? I said, no. Why would I do that? You live in Maryland and you sent me New York receipt. Now, I sent him my address as being Massachusetts. I said, I live in Massachusetts. New York is right over the state line. Now, yes and no. Not from where I sent him the receipt. The receipt that I found online was for Rochester, New York, and then I just dummied that one up. So anyway, I say to him, why would you accuse me of lying, Maury? I told you I'm as honest as you are. You hurt my feelings.
That hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings.
He said, send me the full receipt of the card with date. I said, wow, you don't trust me? Send me the receipt. Send me the cash receipt. I say, no, you hurt my feelings. You're not my friend anymore. I trusted you. Send me the cash receipt. He's like a broken record now. And I said, and now you hurt me. Are we friends? If we can be friends, I'll send the receipt again. And he said, what friend? Are you sending the funds or are you trying to play me here? I said, you have been so nice to me. I thought we were friends now. I sent you all of the card numbers already. What do you mean, playing with you? The card was fake cards. I said, I don't understand. Why are you upset with me now, Maury? No, I bought them. I got in my car. I drove through the snow to the store. I purchased the cards. I drove back home in the snow while you were texting me and trying to cause an accident. You seemed like a nice person, but you have disappointed me. Our friendship is done. Without trust, we have nothing. He said, I'm reporting you now. I said, for what? I did what you told me to do. You are reporting me for not being your friend anymore? Bye, Maury. Okay, now a little time passes. That bye, Maury was at 10:44 a.m. and at about 11:30, he sends me a message saying, I have reported you to the FBI and they're coming down to you tomorrow.
FBI.
So thanks for the heads up, Maury. I say, oh no, you wouldn't do that to me. He said, 'cause you tried to rip off the company funds. I said, I didn't do that. I would never do such a thing. You need to send me the company funds in the next 2 hours. I said, how? can I send you a PayPal? Do you have Cash App? I don't have that. You've PayPal, right? Yes, I have PayPal. Okay, first show the cash balance in your PayPal right now, not to send me fake payment like the fake cards you sent me in the first place. Why did you send me fake cards? I said, I didn't. I sent you the ones I purchased this morning. Maybe somebody put bad ones in the store. Or maybe, and I was going to put something else, but then he interrupted and said, no problem, but it's not good. I said, it's not my fault. I risked my life driving out in the snow to get them. He said, are you ready to send the funds now through PayPal? Now, I knew that if I just kept talking at him, he'd forget that he asked me to see cash balance in my PayPal. Worked like a dream. So I say yes. And after I send the money, will you tell the FBI to leave me alone? He said, if you surely make the correct payment. So that threat's still hanging over my head. So I say, I'm in the witness protection program, and if they find out I tried to scam you, I'll be in big trouble. I will send the correct payment. I promise. So he sends me this email address that's associated with the PayPal account that he wants me to send the money to. All right. And of course, I've reported that PayPal address to PayPal so that they know that it's being used to receive scammed funds. So he said, please use your PayPal balance to transfer money through family and friends. And I say, just please, please call off the feds, Maury. Okay, I will log in and do that right now. Okay. You're the payment. He says, okay, you're the payment through family and friends. Understood? Understood. And send me screenshots once the payments are made. Okay. You're to send $500 first, not $1,500. Oh, okay. First 500, understood? I said yes. Okay, I'm waiting on you. Now, I messed up this slip that I sent to him. I put the 500 in here and I put 2,000 there. And he caught it. Okay. But that's okay. It just makes the conversation more colorful. So he said, how much did you send? I said, 500 as you requested. The receipt is posted above. Oh, I see it says available in 1 to 3 days. It usually doesn't say that. Is something wrong with your PayPal account? Why does it say 1 to 3 days? Should I send the other 500? I'll send 1,000 now. And he said, you sent 2,000. I said, oh, good. Can you send some back? He says, why are you editing receipts? I said, editing? How? Is there a way to do that? Can you show me how to do that? It would be a wonderful way to scam people. He said, can't read that you've sent 2,000? I said, did you get it? You received the 2,000? I sent a little extra so you would tell the FBI to leave me alone. So anyway, then I sent him this one that says 5,000, that I sent 5,000 to that account. I said, here, I sent you another 5,000. I can send you 300 million and 1,000,000 alpacas. For those of you who watched the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, you'll know where that came from. Would that do it? I think we're done here. Send the FBI. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
And as you can see, I didn't hear back from Maury after that. But I was just so delighted with how annoyed he got and how utterly ridiculous he is that I just had to share that with you. So now that is the end of the Maury saga. If you enjoyed that, again, be sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have plenty of scams coming your way so that you can see how these folks fold like a $2 suitcase by the time it's all said and done. By the way, if you're looking for legitimate remote jobs, please visit the ratracerebellion.com website. We post legitimate jobs there Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. While you're at the website, be sure to look in the upper right-hand corner of any page and you will see our link to subscribe to our newsletter. If you do subscribe, you'll receive an email from us, again, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, that will give you a lot of information to make sure that you never miss any of the content that we've posted to the website. And that will give you a leg up when it comes to landing your ideal job. If you have any questions or comments, you know where to put them. Comment section down below. I do follow those. I read them. And as a rule, I respond back pretty quickly. That's it. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.